hold on.
I'm holding.
Okay, your teacher is going to be, I don't know how to pronounce your name. It's Lymor, I think, Lymor Wasserman. So all of you, basically, so you and so I've had 5 students. Carol Adler, I think, kind of dropped out on the way. So you and Deborah Goldman and Judith and Geraldine are all going to be with Lymor. That's Fridays in the afternoon. I suspect this time. So they may have signed on mistakenly with Lymor. So it's fine. There's really only one more thing I need to teach you. So if they can catch up, if they started with the new teacher, they'll catch up. Okay, I can try to reach out to let her know that you didn't receive anything. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, I'll do that. Okay. All right. Okay, so anyway, I have no idea what the situation is.
Okay.
All right, as I said, there's really only one thing you need to learn, because when I had a phone conversation, things would have been perfect if I didn't have to go to Boston last week and miss the class.
Yeah.
So we would have finished what we needed to finish, and today you would have started the new semester, so to speak. But, you know, monkey wrenches happen.
Sure. Sure.
And so the only thing really, and there's only one more thing I need to teach you, everything else in this book. So I put a yellow sticky where we end off. We ended off on page number 56 or 57. That's where I would have started with you last week had we met.
Right.
And I went through this whole the remainder of the text with Julia the other day on the phone, and determined that there's really only one thing I need to teach you. Everything else you've learned. So last week would have been just the final review. So today is the final review for you, and that's fine.
Okay.
So let me direct your attention to page 60.
Okay.
So take a look at, you already know the chet, that's the one that almost looks like a chuppah,
Yeah.
a wedding canopy. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you're on page 60, please just read line number 1.
Okay. Chala. Na.
Well, yeah,
Naha.
Nahal.
Nahal.
Yeah.
Bahar.
Right, perfect. So that's perfect. Now, you'll notice that all of those words, the first letter is the cha with the a underneath in the first 2 cases. And then
Yeah.
the last 2, it's the chet, that's the name of the letter, with the a underneath is in the middle. You notice that, right?
Yeah.
Starting on line 3, that letter vowel combination is at the end of the word. And there's a change. This is a huge exception. And the exception is that instead of saying ha, we say ach. So for example, let me show you the name of this. Let me show you the name of this guy. Hold on. I was ready. I put all my, oh, here we go. Okay, so see this?
Yeah.
So that's the name of an important person. He built an ark.
Noah.
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 Okay,
Noah.
so when this letter vowel combination happens at the end of the word, instead of saying ha, we say ach.
Noah.
Right. That's the guy that built the ark.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so that's the biggest, that's the really the only exception to everything I've taught up to this point. With that in mind, please read line number 2.
L'shabeach,
Okay, l'shabeach,
l'shabeach,
right,
koach,
excellent,
hameniach,
yes,
vumeniach.
do that one again, because you started it correctly and then you decided you were wrong. And of course, every time you and all my other students do that, they start something, they think they're wrong, and the second time they do it wrong because they were right the first time.
Umeniach,
Excellent.
Noach,
Right, you got it. Okay, forget the rest. Okay, let's hop to line number 8.
okay. Aleinu,
Yep.
Ashab.
No, wait a minute. Where are you? I'm on line 8.
Yeah, that's what you said. Aleinu,
Yeah,
Leshabenu, Beach,
excellent, perfect. 9.
Kol Hashem Bakiech,
Okay, where's the dot?
Bakoach,
Right, absolutely wonderful. Line 10.
Hameniach,
Yep,
Le'amo,
perfect. Line 11, please.
Umin,
Nope.
Vumi,
No. Okay,
Umeniach,
excellent.
Bach,
Not ba.
Big Dusha,
Excellent. Okay, 12, please.
Leshabeach,
Yes,
Koach,
yep,
Hameniach,
yes.
Umeniach,
Almost. Under the mem is what?
Umeniach,
Right, excellent.
Boach,
What'd you say?
Noach,
Right, excellent. In line 13.
Noach, Isher, Ish. That's just Ish.
Correct.
Sadiq.
Right. Okay, that's the beginning of the Torah portion known as Noach.
Okay.
And basically what that says is Noach, Ish Sadiq. Noah, man, righteous. So
Okay.
Noah was a righteous man.
Okay.
Or no, it's present tense, but you know,
Yeah.
so there you go. I mean, we could continue practicing, but basically you've now learned everything that needs to be learned.
Okay.
And the rest of it is just practice.
Well, what is the other class that I'm being transferred to that everybody else got transferred to, but I didn't somehow?
Well, you should have been, because I have it on the list that says you were, but I will make sure that you get the appropriate. It's called advanced. This is beginner. That
Yeah.
one's advanced beginner.
And what
My assumption is, and I don't know how there's a specific curriculum. We have this book
yeah.
for beginner. There's less of a curriculum, if you will, for the advanced beginner.
Okay.
If I were teaching it, I would go to the prayer book, and I have an outline that I used from last year. So basically it would be, and that was why I think the last time we met, I asked which prayer books people had.
Right.
So that,
Yeah.
okay. So my assumption is that that's what that class will be, but it's only an assumption. Your teacher will tell you exactly plan is.
Well, I'd like her to reach out to me and let me
I'm
know.
gonna send an email. As soon
Okay,
as we're done, I'm sending an email to Julia. Because I'm not sure I have that woman's email address, but maybe I do. I don't know. I will, as soon as we're done, I'm going to send an email. Absolutely.
and what are you going to be doing during this time?
I'm teaching back to beginner from the beginning.
Okay,
I'm going
but you're,
back to the very beginning.
but you and I are here together alone.
Well, because there was confusion, because I believe that the new classes were starting today. But because I hadn't finished, I told them that I had one more session. So my new class starts next week.
I see. Okay, okay,
The whole confusion happened because I had to unexpectedly go out of town last week.
okay, okay. Okay, so you and I are through now.
We're gonna be done. I mean, we can continue practicing if you'd like, but basically, you and I, you're right, you and I are done.
Okay. Well, it's been great having you as a teacher.
Well, thank you very much. I've enjoyed it very much. I was thinking this morning, I went out to go to Starbucks, my favorite place. And unfortunately, the Starbucks in my building closed and I have to now walk 3 or 4 blocks, but that's beside the point. In any event, I was thinking as I was walking to Starbucks this morning that I would attend the convention this summer. It's on my radar. I haven't made a final decision yet, but it is on my radar. And should I do so, what I want to do is make a list of all the students I've taught. And so that hopefully some of them will be there and I can meet them in person, which I think would be neat.
Yeah.
So, that's what I'm thinking about in terms of the summer.
Well, I won't be there. I can't remember what it was, but I mean, I just won't be there. But
Well, it's out, and as I'm not saying definitively I will be there or I won't be there. I mean, I've got a plan in the back of my mind. It is, I'm having to miss today. Hold on, somebody just texted me. Give me a minute, I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
Because I can't figure out who it is. It's, hold on. I apologize, I missed that last class of the fall term. I'll be certain to pull today's class up online come Wednesday. So who was this? I have to figure out who's 940. I have a phone number and I'll have to look it up because I don't know exactly who that is. Somebody in 940.
Well, that doesn't tell you anything because phone numbers travel with you. My phone number is from when I lived in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So
Right, exactly. So I'll figure it out and I'll respond. All right, anyway, I'll respond later. Okay, so where was I? Oh, so the convention is outside of Chicago, I think. In any event, because my girlfriend lives in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and once I heard about the convention, I asked her how far away that was from her, and she couldn't find it on the map quickly. I'm not saying she couldn't find it, but it was like, because if I'm going all the way to Chicago, I might as well go to
Right.
Ann Arbor or
Right.
figure out how to meet in the middle. But what's interesting is that the last convention which would have been what, they do them every 3 years, I think.
I don't know.
Neither do I, don't remember. I think, yeah, the last convention would have been in 2020. And it was on Zoom.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna say,
I attended on Zoom because my friend who lives in Newport News, Virginia said, Carol, you might want to attend because somebody you know will be installed as the incoming international president of Women's League, Debbie Kaner Goldich. So because my friend Martha told me this, I signed on. Now, Debbie and her older sister, Ellen, grew up in Milton, Massachusetts. I grew up in Newton, Massachusetts. They're, I don't know, 25 miles apart, something like
Right.
that. But we all attended the same schools. So I've known both of them forever.
yeah.
In fact, I was once in Jerusalem in an elevator. And in a hotel elevator, and all of a sudden someone standing behind me says, Carol Green, and I turned around and it was Ellen.
That's
So
fun.
anyways, I mean, really talk about a small world. So my friend Martha had said you might want to attend the convention, which I did. Ellen and Debbie looked very nice, at whatever photo op. So I sent an email saying how nice they both looked. And Ellen then, who has been co-vice president of education with Julia, responded, "Oh, Carol, we're starting Hebrew classes. Maybe you would like to teach."
Ah, that's how you got in it.
That's how I got in. So the rest, as they say, is history. So I've taught in the fall of 2020, 21, and 20. So I've taught 3 classes. So I've
Yeah.
got, some women I'd like to meet in person.
Yeah.
Anyway, is there anything else you would like to review today?
The only question I have, I just can't ever remember it, is the v when it starts a word. I can't ever remember whether it's a v sound or an
Okay, so it's always the,
Okay.
especially here, let me write this out, especially when it looks like this. That's the, always,
Yeah,
always, always the.
That I know. That I know.
Okay. So just like I am going to take a book with me when I leave later. But if I should decide to take a piece of fruit with me, I'm taking an apple. It's not a apple, it's an apple, because it sounds better. So in front of certain letters or certain letter vowel combinations, the v changes to this,
Okay.
and you don't, there's no v involved. It's just ooh.
Okay, that's what confuses me.
It's just ooh.
Okay. Okay.
We learned, that's a vowel that we learned, I don't know, a while ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
It's
but
yeah, I know it's confusing because you want to say the, but you don't say the. So basically, Hebrew is very, very, very phonetic.
Okay, so on page 60, line 6, that first word is umeniha.
No, you were okay. You're right up until the end. Umeni.
Ha.
Remember that combination at the end of the word.
Umeniha.
Right. Umeniah.
But it was the ooh. Ooh is what it's not a voo, it's an ooh.
Right. It's never voo.
Okay, that's what was confusing me.
By the way, this word, this vowel, this ooh can appear in the middle of a word, or the end of a word. So for example, take a look at line number 8 on the page that we're on.
Okay.
The first word.
Yeah.
Please read that first word.
Okay. Alinu.
Well, except it's A.
Alenu.
Right, alenu. So that ooh, that's a vowel in its own right. It's ooh, whether it's at the beginning of a word, the end of the word, the middle of a word. Like
Okay.
take a look at line 11. Read line 11 because now we've got the ooh in 2 places.
Okay. Umeniach.
Yeah.
Big dusha.
Right, big do shot. Right. So now you've got the ooh at the beginning of the word, the ooh at the middle of the word. Line number 8 had the ooh at the end of the word. It's a vowel in its own right. It's never anything but ooh, no matter where it falls in a word. It doesn't matter. It's always, 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 always ooh.
So it's not, it's never voo.
Correct. Never voo. Never, ever, ever.
Okay. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Thank you.
Oh,
That
you're
was
welcome.
that was my question for today.
Excellent. So,
Okay, so I think we've taken care of it, and I will wait to hear from Lymore Wasserman or from Carol, from Julia Loeb, and figure out where I go from here.
yes. So I believe it'll be next Friday afternoon. I'm not exactly sure of the time because it didn't say on my spreadsheet,
Okay, okay,
but it's either 1 or 1:30 or some such thing.
okay.
And I will immediately send an email.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. It's been a pleasure getting to know you.
Yes, likewise.
And I hope someday our paths will cross in person, face to face. It would be nice.
It would be nice. It would be nice.
Yes.
Okay, thanks a lot, Carol.
Thank you. Take good care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.